Battlefield 6 just got named the top selling game in the US for 2025. The numbers are very impressive since Battlefield 6 got released in October. The game is currently on sale on Steam, and of course you're here wondering, is Battlefield 6 worth it? This is Fetal Giraffe. Let's stampede on into it. Battlefield 6 launched 70 days ago. All platforms and regions had a simultaneous launch, and the initial adoption phase was really good. In these past 2 months, there have been a lot of ups and downs. Player counts, of course, have dropped off significantly. And of course, players around the world are split on the game. In my opinion, if you haven't played Battlefield 6 yet, and you want to pick it up during this sale, I say go for it. Of course, it's not a perfect game. Of course, there are still things to improve, but that can really be said about any video game. Ignoring any bugs or server issues for now, the game does feel really good. The gunplay is satisfying. There's a unique variety of weapons, gadgets, and vehicles. And it really just overall is a great modern return to the Battlefield series. 2042 probably tried to be too much like Call of Duty, and even though Battlefield 6 is still competing with Call of Duty, and at least in terms of sales is out-competing Call of Duty, it still sticks to some of that Battlefield charm that has kept lifelong players playing the Battlefield series. I think my first Battlefield game was Battlefield Bad Company, and I've played basically about every title since. Overall, I do think Battlefield 6 is doing well, but naturally there are things that I'm split on. Nobody likes bugs in the games, and it does seem that DICE is trying to fix them at least somewhat quickly. But for some reason it seems that every time they put out a new patch, the bugs that they fix just turn into different bugs. I've already covered this a bit on some of my other videos, so go and check those out after this one if you're interested. The multiplayer experience overall is quite smooth. Recently when I've been playing, I've been getting into games very quickly. Match queue time is usually less than 30 seconds. Honestly, in some cases it's a bit too quick because I don't have time to edit my loadouts. There are some occasional server hiccups, and there definitely still is a problem with the hit reg, but I'd say 80 to 90% of the time there's no issue. I don't have the statistics to compare to other games in terms of their servers and performance, but from my perspective, I believe that this is probably better than the competition. There have definitely been some janky games and servers in the past, maybe not always AAA games, but anything over the internet has the potential for jank. If you're interested in the single player, I honestly can't tell you because I've never played it. Battlefield to me is a multiplayer competitive game, so although some of the single player campaigns in the past might have been good, it's just not my cup of tea. I tend to prefer coffee anyways, so they give her what it's worth, I guess. Aside from these points, the other big point is RedSec, the Battlefield 6 Battle Royale. Again, this is not a huge point of interest for me, but I have played some matches. I'm the type of person that wants to enjoy a Battle Royale, but when it comes actually to playing it and the execution by the developers, I just can't get behind it. Especially with the low server tick rates in the early parts of the matches, it really just makes these hit reg problems and other overall server issues more magnified. Maybe if I had a consistent squad to buddy up with, then it would be more interesting, but honestly if the server tick rate remains as is, I'll probably never touch RedSec again. Lastly, Battlefield 6 is running on a seasonal model, meaning they have seasons that are only available for a limited time. Then there's an overall battle pass for the season, and then there are smaller events within the season that have their own smaller battle pass. The battle pass is not something you have to really pay attention to if you don't want to. A lot of people make a big fuss about it. I've definitely complained about it somewhat in the past as well. Some of it is locked behind a paywall, though they have a free version of it where you can unlock a good amount of things. Again, I honestly don't care about the battle pass. I barely look at it. They have challenges to get you extra points towards the battle pass, but I don't really go for those at all. I like to play my own style, enjoy the game overall, and create good, interesting moments within this Battlefield 6 space. I've really been loving the EOD bot recently. I've made a couple videos on that as well. One tips and tricks to help you improve, and one just more of a showcase of what the EOD bot is capable of. So please go check those out if you're interested in the EOD bot. That is an engineer gadget that can repair and also can use for attacking enemies. At the time of this video, I am currently ranked number 11 in the world for EOD bot kills, so you can say I've been enjoying myself quite a bit with that gadget. I think if you find something like this that you enjoy in the game and you really exploit it and just kind of keep hammering away at it, you can just have endless amounts of fun. So when it's all said and done, again, I would say go for it. Try Battlefield 6 out. If you're on Steam, try it out for 118 minutes, 119 minutes. If you don't like it, go and refund it. Otherwise, explore what it has to offer, enjoy some good multiplayer experiences, and take part in one of the top multiplayer experiences currently happening. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you're interested in this type of content or if you enjoyed the video. This has again been Fido Giraffe, and I will see you on the battlefield if you pick up the game, of course.